Ladies and gentlemen, the conservative premier man in America, Blake, welcome to the Blake Carter Show. Hello. Welcome, guys. I'm glad to have you here. Did y'all hear that Philip Gilmore died last night at brain cancer? Now, he's best known for playing in the movie Malcolm X. Now, before I go on to my guess, I got to say that Malcolm X strategy for civil rights is just plain wrong. All right, I grew up in the 50s and born in Jerusalem, but then about 6 months after I was born, my family was done with its work there, and we made our way back to Virginia. And I was raised to believe that those tactics was wrong, regardless of his religion. Phil Gilmore, God rest your soul. God love you. Today we have a guest here on August 30th, 1994. Now, this is a pre-taped interview, and so get ready. I'm here in the home of a vacation home of Jim Hendrick in Baton Rouge, rented vacation home. We're doing this on the wee hours of the morning of the 26th, and he's asked me to wait to air it on the 30th. So, Jim, you have been with the Small Business Administration for about 6 months. Yes, about 6 months. How have things worked out between you and President Clinton? Well, at first, I thought things were doing good. And then, of course, there was, in late March, early April, I had meetings with Erskine Bowles and other officials working with him. And I said I felt like we need to work on better access to education, economic incentives for small business. And he said he would see what he could do to run it by the president. And around April, he said it was coming. And by May, I have to be honest with you, by May I was thinking to myself, well, Clinton, he is a liar. He is, no doubt that he is. It's obvious, his crime bill has passed, and he's sitting on his laurels, knowing that even though his crime bill has passed, his precious health care bill is gone. Poof, like the wind. And most likely Republicans will take both houses of Congress, and he won't get health care. He's lucky if he gets half of his agenda. He'll be forced to take the American agenda rather than his own. Clinton has been in bed with special interests, even though all through his campaign, and I believed him, he said he would go against the special interests. Well, I have to say this. He kind of bowed to special interests to pass NAFTA. Okay, now you and I are going to agree. Yes, I know. I don't support NAFTA because it's not for the good of the American people. There's no guarantees that Clinton won't turn it around and tax, say, commodities. I'm aware of that. But you started noticing no difference around May, and so you returned to Texas to get away from a lot of the crap, but it still affected you. I was angry about the access to education and deal, but I still wanted to give it a chance. But needless to say, nothing was happening. I held regular press conferences. It was said amongst one of the receptionists, isn't it true that you went early on the morning of the 21st to see President Clinton around 6:30? He's usually up by 6:30, but he was up early. He was kind of keyed up. Yes, he was. He told you, have an espresso and shut up. That's exactly what he told me. And I told him, I said, look, you guys keep promising this and this, and then he said, well, it's in economic care package, which is tied to welfare reform. Isn't that something? When he wants to make something that is more bipartisan support, something that'll pat his back. You said on the Andrew House show that, quite frankly, the economic care package is no more than, yes, it gives a hand. Clinton says it gives a hand up, but it looks like more a stupid hand out. Given in trust, like these people who want to start the business and make their way out of poverty, is no more than a kid. Yes, and that's why I will be working with Congressman, hopefully on both sides of the aisle, to get that package killed. No doubt. Is there anything else on your agenda that fall? Well, Blake, you and I are different perspectives. I'm a conservative Democrat. Slowly changing that. You're a libertarian. And as far as I'm concerned, Washington is broken. It's my hope to work with conservatives in Congress and maybe some moderate conservative Democrats to see about what change can be done. I doubt there's going to be anything this fall. This fall, I'm going to be looking for the contract with America. I'm going to meet with prominent citizens who support it. The aviation king turned radio talk show host, Limburger. Yes, I'm familiar with his work. But the fact of the matter is, those are the things I am. I'm also going to continue to goad President Clinton with any information that I have. Information that you can control. Yes, exactly. Information that I can control. Non-negotiable. No farting around. It just gets done. Yes, it gets done. Now, my question for you is this, Jim. How is this impacting your family? To tell you the truth, at times, the situation in Washington has caused a strain on my marriage at times. But she and I are together now. That's all that matters. I'm going to give her a chance to go to Baton Rouge again in mid-September to do some shopping. And we're going to have a weekend vacation there. Take care of things in the way that's never been noted before. Because quite frankly, we've got a huge problem. I know we're going to have to let off some steam. But I also know I got a lot of work to do. I'm not expecting anything to be done post-haste in 94. Clinton's had his shot. He's in bed with his special interest. Pretty easy to see. I hope you enjoy listening to the Blake Carter Show. If you like what you hear, please subscribe. If you like what you hear, drop me a line. You guys are going to enjoy Jim Hendrick I mean, he may be seeing me often. Talk to you later. God bless.